Yo guys, welcome back towards this new video here on the channel, and on today's video I will be discussing Bitcoin and the current ongoing price action. And it looks to be that currently the rejection is in for Bitcoin, and we have been clearly forming, of course, this pretty interesting structure. We've been forming, of course, higher highs on the price action, lower highs on the RSI, leading towards the bearish divergence, leading towards this market correction. And so far as well, we exactly touched the 45.4k, and of course we rejected from up that level. Why do I think this is a very important level? Is because this was basically the range low of the whole trend before. So the lowest point of the trend before is the point of the previous trend, is the point of rejection right now, like you can see here on the daily chart for Bitcoin. So this was definitely a very interesting point to get a rejection, and I will discuss it here on today's video, what we could be expecting right now here. So guys, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell notification so you will be definitely not miss out on any of the further content. But with that being said, guys, let's jump right away in towards the video. So first of all, Bitcoin did already lost a sustainable amount of upward sloping support lines. Like you can see over here, we created a beautiful upward sloping support line, but unfortunately we lost the support range, and since of that point we're right now seeing a rejection and we're coming down further on. I personally do really expect the continuation towards the downside could be, of course, still continue a little bit further, since we do definitely have some more room to grow towards the downside. However, we are going to create a lot of hidden bullish divergence, because what we can clearly see right now on the RSI is that we're forming lower lows on the RSI, but while we're doing so, we're forming higher lows on the price action. This is, of course, a typical hidden bullish divergence, so this is definitely a very bullish signal we're currently getting on this market. But markets are cooling off very significantly, and we could be looking potentially for a retest of this range over here. This was, of course, our previous rejection range here on the 41.7k, and if we're going to come down towards that level, I personally expect an extremely strong bounce here on the market. So if we're going to come down a little bit further, the range where I will be looking for accumulating is going to be on the 41.7 thousand US dollars. If we're going to look to the funding rates, we can clearly still see that the funding rates, came back on neutral territorium. What does this mean here? It's basically mean that there is the same amount of long and short traders, so we're not going to be basing our pain currently from off the funding rates. But it is very important to look at it. So right now we're seeing that their chance is a little bit more bigger that we're going to see a long squeeze rather than a short squeeze. So there could be a possibility that Bitcoin is still going to come down a little bit further. If we're looking to the 4-hourly time frame, we can see as well that on this chart we formed a significant momentum last year. We formed, of course, lower highs on the MACD, while the price action has been forming higher highs. We've been forming lower highs here on the RSI, while the price action as well has been forming higher highs. So we're basically in the 4-hourly time frame as well seeing several bearish divergence, and that, of course, gives me the feeling that we could be seeing this downtrend continue even a little bit longer. Because if we're going to create a bearish divergence on the 4-hourly time frame, it is usually going to be an extremely strong divergence, and we could really have a more significant correction wave here. If we're going to purely look to the 4-hour support and resistance range where we have been trading between here, I will be looking for accumulation around the 40.9k here. There could be definitely very significant follow through towards the downside getting created, so don't be too greedy at this stage here. We will be waiting till we're going to see very good stages for accumulation getting reached here. Of course, always in every single run up there's going to be a little bit of a sell-off. So right now we're in the stage where we're going to be experiencing this sell-off. So we're going to come down maybe towards this 41.4k level, and then we could be seeing that increasement, of course. So we could be as well look for different levels, and actually the level that I could be looking at is the level that we're currently trading on. This level as well has several touch points, and it is definitely giving you an opportunity to potentially opening a long position. As well, basically for me the most important time frame is the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame we can currently see that we got rejected from the previous range low of the previous trend here. So basically what I want to be saying with this is that this whole range here, what previously acted as support here, right now is providing resistance on Bitcoin. So this is a pretty important range to look at, and like you can see, this rejection is quite significant that we're currently experiencing, and as soon as Bitcoin does break above it, then we're going to be really look for Bitcoin to go back on stages towards the 55,000, 56,000 US dollars. But as long as we're not breaking this level, we're still looking a little bit more bearish on the immediate short term. Actually as well, we looks to be maybe potentially form a double top on the daily, and that could be leading towards even more bearish price action. So please take it with a grain of salt, and please take it a little bit slow. Don't be always too overexcited, since the funding rates are also pretty leveraged towards the upside right now / neutral. it gives a signal that the confidence that the market is going to come down is very low right now, and that's not a thing that I want to be seeing. I want to see the confidence being very high for the shorters, not for the longers, because the more confidence the shorters have here, the more money they will be using to open their short position, the bigger the short squeeze could be. So that's not the case right now, so that's the reason why I am taking it a little bit more careful. But anyways, guys, this was today's update video. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to smash up the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.